Hey there all, before we get started, I want to mention that I am very inexperienced in DiffusionBee. So while you're watching this, if you are more experienced or know how I can generate better images out of it, do me a big favor, let me know in the comments down below so I can maybe do a better future. I've already recorded this video, so I know that most of the stuff in here is nightmare. Let's get started. Well, hello there, real gamers. Retro Rob here, and welcome to Retro Rob Plays Everything. Today I'm doing something a little bit off the beaten path. A while ago, I mean, it probably was a couple years ago, I threw out the idea of every once in a while just doing something a little bit different, and the response was huge. By huge, I mean like 2 people said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And I said, great, I'm going to do that, and then just never did anything with it. Well, today, beware what you wish for, 2 people who probably don't even watch this channel anymore, because I'm doing something different. Anyway, I've been playing with DiffusionBee lately. That's a stable diffusion app. If you don't know what that is, stable diffusion is basically an art program, AI to create art for you based on like a sentence or a bunch of descriptions. There's a lot or a list of descriptions that you give it. There is a whole lot of nuance to it, and very capable artists can make some very cool stuff. And incapable people like myself, who has almost no experience with it at all, create some weird stuff. So I thought what I would do is I'm going to create 5 hypothetical consoles and have it design them for me and see what we get. I'm going to tell you, based on based on the results I've gotten in the past, this should be a trip. All right, let's try it out. All right, here we are on the main screen of DiffusionBee, and the only thing I'm going to change at all, I'm using default modeling, because I'm no expert at all. This is done for entertainment, I tell you. But I am going to adjust the resolution so that it format that will look okay, quote, okay on our screen. So, first thing I'm going to generate here, and this will take a little bit, 8, a 3D image of a new Nintendo 8-bit. See, it might pick this up in the art. I don't know what's going to happen, so I haven't really tested this. Console with 4 controllers. What could possibly go wrong here? All right, let's try it. We are. Well, what have we got here? It might be melting. We have I guess it's a handheld, with, I don't know what the heck that is. And we've got this demented controller. this makes no sense whatsoever. This is okay. There we go. It's pretty scary looking. All right, time for console number 2. The Sega Dreamcast 2 with gamepad. Wait, well, let's make it a joystick. Oh, wait, better say video game console. With joystick, with joystick and light gun. Let's change this over. Let's add some color to this. Blue. Sega Dreamcast 2 video game console with a joystick and light gun. Just so you know, Dreamcast might mean something to it. This probably won't mean anything. I'm just hoping maybe it'll show up on a badge or something. Again, my DiffusionBee pretty weak. All right, let's go for it. And we're almost there. I'm so excited. I've tried generating generic consoles in the past, and it's worked out kind of demented. What the heck? Ow. Does it say Sega on it? No, it says... It's like it wants to say something. I've generated memes like this before, like just generic creepy memes. And it comes up with like kind of that... Looks like a language. Like some kind of made up language. It might say Sega. I don't know. But looks like we got two controllers. One that's kind of shaped like a light gun. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's we're getting nothing off this. All right, so let's make a couple changes real quick here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the number of steps down to about 15. 5. It means a little bit less detail, but maybe it'll be a little bit snappier. Then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have this follow my prompts a little bit closer, so maybe we get something a little bit more normal on it. And these, you can do negative prompts, but there's no reason to do that right here. It means, hey, what don't I want to see in? All right, I can't say same thing as last. I want to see what I saw last time. Okay. Turbo graphics 16 video game console. Game pad controllers. What else do I want to put on there? Make it 16-bit. It might pick this up as, again, it might pick this up as a style. You can pull down and I can do like cell shading if I want. You want to try? Let's just for fun. Let's do, you want to do, I don't know. Let's do concept art once. Just see what it does for it. There we go. This is going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Generate. Well, I actually think this is probably the most cohesive one it has made so far. So I'm glad I adjusted things. The buttons are still whack. Maybe I'll define round buttons. Right? I don't know what to do about that. It's probably because of how primitive the engine is. This actually looks a little more interesting. Look at that. I like this design. I mean, again, use some imagination here. You got this demented thing. This looks like, you know, okay. I don't know why these all look the same, basically. And we've got yeah, that, which is yeah, impressive. This video is going great. All right, just for fun, I threw this exact same description into Lexica.art, which I've only played with just like today. But as you can see, I think I think it's doing a lot better job. So I'm gonna have to go check its settings. 'Cause that looks like it's kinda saying TurboGrafx. I love this controller. Look at how it's got two. Anyway, see, it's getting the idea a little bit better. That's pretty sweet. I'm just kind of looking at arthub.ai and some stuff that's been made with DiffusionBee, and I just want to see, can am I doing something basically wrong here? I'm looking, there's not a lot of prompting going on in some of these. This is nice. See all that? But, you know, but not an amazing amount. I like that they're I wonder if I've got to put these separations in. Try that. But anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to try and make this something like this cat thing that they did here. Let's try it. All right, here we go. I'm just going to paste this in here. Generate it. Then generate. There we go. Be right back. All right, here we go. 10 seconds left. What are we going to get? Something demented? Or something good? Something good. That looks okay, right? It's not terrible. It's not utterly demented. Here. That's the best thing I've generated all day. Right there. Looking good. Let's try something. I'm going to go a little bit more basic on the description of the item and then give it some detail. Let's try that. All right, let's try. Let's see if it picks up on this keyword. Handheld game system, yellow plastic, neon blue large LCD screen. There's no way. I don't think this is gonna make what I want it to make. I think this is gonna be way off. Way off. I think it's gonna generate them differently. I wonder if I can do Famicom. Let's try with. Now let's see. I don't know that it takes that as a keyword. All right, let's generate. Okay, here we go. It's very. Oh, what a horror show. This is absolutely not at all what I was looking for. Clearly, for whatever reason, video game consoles are posing this engine a a serious challenge. I'm gonna take the same thing. I'm gonna do this in Lexica again real quick. Let's just for fun. This is the last time I'm gonna do it that way, but just for the sake of giving you something interesting to look at rather than yet another blob, melted blob. Try this. Hit that generate button. That's freaking beautiful. Look at that. I mean, it's not Again, none of them are perfect. I don't think that these are playable playable models. Although, you know, and Burnick, feel free, to take this design here and go crazy with it. But that's interesting. It definitely is. I like this. You can play it out in the desert. Well, not in the desert. But where did I even get desert? You can play it near the mountains. Very nice. Huh. Yeah. So clearly, this engine's doing a better job on this particular item. All right. So I'm doing a little bit of playing around here. There we go. With the settings. And think I've got it so I can at least get something interesting to look at. Stay with the 25 steps. That does seem to provide a lot more. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Detailed Atari style game console. Go. In black with wood and lighted. I have no idea what this is going to create. A horror show is what I'm guessing. And we don't want it blurry. We're going to put that. We don't want it to blur. All right. Let's try it out. Well, I don't. One thing that DiffusionBee does that other engines don't so much is generate like multiples of something, and I don't know how to get rid of that. However, it at least created something interesting here, right? It's not utter nightmare fuel. I like the red strip. I don't know what it's doing here at the front. Where's the lighted buttons? I mean, this one's got like a glowing. But I think I like this console design. It's basically an Xbox. And this insane controller with the it's got grips, and one grip's longer than the other. Yeah. I don't know what to say about this one. It's definitely the best that that is generated so far. But it's not amazing. Before I head out, I want to share this this monstrosity that I generated. I don't know why, but I love this one. This was while I was practicing to try and do a little bit better modeling, and got nowhere with it. But it's I don't know why this thing is just insane. It's like an Escher. An Escher? Is it Escher? Yeah, Escher. Drawing it makes less and less sense as you look at it. Is this just shaped like this, and then it's got a second piece on it? Or is this sitting on top and it's partially wood? I don't know. And I don't care. I think this is just super interesting to look at. I could look at it for days. All right, let's wrap this up. All right, folks, I'm looking for a moral to this story, but to be honest, not really finding one to be had. I guess if I were to say anything, it's that I've used DiffusionBee generate a lot of fairly cool stuff. I really like. This is one of the first things that I made, and I didn't make it. The AI made it. Still, I think it's really cool looking. I mean, most of the stuff it's just a little bit off. That's true, but it looks awesome. And some of it terrifying. I really like the this dragon looks really cool. I like this dragon too. It's weird and not quite right, but it's awesome looking. As is this. And the cats and the buildings and all that stuff. It does really well. The spaceship looks pretty cool. Look at that pony. You know? But for whatever reason, I made this to torment my wife. You know, guys, and if you're in a relationship, I want you to know love is something that, you know, it comes and goes, but the love of tormenting your partner, that is something that stays forever. I don't know if you should yeah. But anyway, bad advice probably. But anyway, yeah, I can make anything from creepy to really kind of nice backgrounds, but for whatever reason, AI is not going to be designing our consoles completely by itself anytime in the future. By the way, I'm not kidding. This is Super Nintendo Entertainment. Picture. I don't even know what to tell you about it. Anyway, if you found this entertaining or possibly useful, yeah, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.